Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Tias Budi Utami. I'm from University Muhammadiyah of Surakarta. Here I will present about the research that I have done entitled Mathematical Literacy Ability of Grade 8 Student in Solving Straight Line Equation in Terms of Gender. Let's get started. Introduction. This research is set in the background that importance of mathematical literacy. However, based on the result of research conducted by PISA, the literacy ability of students in Indonesia is still low. There are some factors that cause low mathematical literacy of Indonesian students. One of the factors affecting mathematical literacy ability is gender difference. To analyze mathematical literacy skill, there are 4 levels of mathematical literacy indicator. From the 4 of indicator, how is the mathematical literacy ability of grade 8 of junior high school based on gender? Method. Design in this research is qualitative. This research uses a qualitative approach with a case study design. The place of this study is in SMP Negeri 1 Nogosari. Time of this study is February 2022, the event semester of 2022 and 1 or 2022 academic year. The subject in this research are 3 male students and 3 female students. Data collection of this research is test and interview with validation mathematics teacher, data analysis, data reduction, data presentation, and drawing conclusion. Result. The student answer regarding student mathematical literacy ability based on gender. Male subject were given codes SL1, SL2, and SL3. Then, the female subject is given the code SP1, SP2, and SP3. Here, indicator 1 is answering question with a common or familiar context of the question. In figure 1, it appears that SP1 can answer question related to the safety of the school foyer for wheelchair, parking, and pedestrian user appropriately. However, the student doesn't write down the reason for the answer given. In the interviews, male and female students can give a reason related to the answer given in solving the question. Based on the result of the answer and interviews with the subject, it can be concluded that all subjects can answer the question with a common or familiar question context appropriately. This is demonstrated by being able to provide reason related to whether or not to slope of the school foyer is safe for wheelchair, parking, and pedestrian user. For indicator 2, sorting relevant information, in figure 2, it appears that SP3 can answer questions related to the coordinate and quadrant of Maria's hospital and stadium. In interviews, male student and female student can give reason related to the answer given in solving the question based on the result of the answer and interviews with the subject. It can be concluded that all subjects can sort of the relevant information. This is indicated by the subject being able to correctly answer the coordinate and quadrant of Maria Halls Hospital and Stadium. And next, indicator 3, defining a problem-solving strategy. In figure 3, In figure 3, it appears that SL3 can determine a problem-solving strategy. This is indicated by the subject being able to define gradient and write down the equation of the fourth-line equation. In the interviews, the subject can also give reason related to the answer given in solving the problem. Based on the result of the answer and interviews with the subject, it can be concluded that all subjects can determine the problem-solving strategy. This is indicated by the subject being able to determine the gradient of the line through 2 points and determine its straight line equation. And then indicator 4, selecting and integrating representation. Based on the result of the interview and the subject answer, SP3 was able to solve the equation according to indicator 4, namely choosing and integrating representation. And SP3 is able to determine the gradient of the ramp or path image that have been provided. In addition to determine the gradient, SP3 can also find out which ramp or path is the safest for people with disability and why. This can also be known from the result of the SP1 interviews, which was able to understand the meaning of the question given. Meanwhile, as seen in figure 5, SL1 doesn't write down the answer completely. This can be seen on the SL1 answer sheet at point which is complement and only write the gradient of the later one. However, SL1 can correctly answer point B and C. From the result of the answer and interviews, the subject of SP3 was able to emit the 4 of indicator, namely choosing and integrating representation, while SL1 did not meet. And then decision of this research is male student based on 4 indicator given. Male student can only answer the 3 questions given, which mean that the literacy ability of male student is at the level of. And then for female student, based on the 4 indicator given, female students are able to answer all the questions. This means that the mathematical literacy ability of female student is at level 4. It can be concluded that there are differences in the mathematical literacy ability of female student and male student. Conclusion. Based on the research that has been carried out, it can be concluded that the mathematical literacy ability of female students is at level 4. This is indicated by the answer that can be complemented and the interviews that have been conducted with female students. Meanwhile, male students have mathematical literacy skill at level 3 because male students only give answer question up to number 3 of 4 questions that have given. This is based on the leveling of mathematical literacy based on PISA, which means that the mathematical literacy ability of female students is higher than that of male students. Suggestion. Based on the result and conclusion of the research that has been done previously, the research provides suggestion for further research so that this research can be considered in the future for future research. Future research is expected to develop research